So is it worth it to make a turkey meatball? I really think it is. There's a couple things to make it a lot moister, to really kind of almost get it towards the regular Italian style meatball that you would use normally beef and pork with. I'm gonna show you right now how to do it. Now, if you don't have a Costco near you, maybe you have a BJ's or a Sam's Club. This is Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, a place like Whole Foods or Wegmans. This could range anywhere from $20 to $25 a pound. It's $11.79 a pound at Costco. The other thing is turkey. I love it there. It's under $2 a pound. They come in 4 packs or 6 packs. And it's an awesome deal, and you can feed your whole family with this. This onion is gonna add moisture to it. It's gonna add a lot of flavor. It's a really good trick. You could also put this in your regular beef and pork meatballs. Normally I just reserve it for the turkey meatballs. And by the way, guys, these turkey meatballs are the exact same turkey meatballs for the Italian wedding soup. Same recipe, I just made them really, really small for the Italian wedding soup. And for this, we're gonna make them about 2 inches. You want to try to keep the onion whole here. It'll make it easier to grate it without getting your fingers. And I'm just using the same grater. So it's important, if you're going to use the same grater, unless you really wash it well, do the cheese first. So you don't want to do your onion and contaminate your cheese afterwards. Okay, and then just wipe down that other side there. Had to get my clean my eyes. They were really bad, but here's about the amount of onion I have. Maybe 2 ounces grated here. I have about a half a cup of washed basil, and I have a half a cup of washed parsley. I love these with just a ton of fresh herbs. All right, so we pretty much have all of our ingredients. We're gonna need 2 eggs also, 2 ounces of milk, so just a 1/4 cup of milk, 1 cup of breadcrumbs. So we're gonna form these meatballs right now. All right, and we're gonna get everything in here. So put our herbs, start. Before we start forming the meatballs, just preheat your oven to 375 degrees, set the rack to the middle, and you can bake them in a regular pan just with oil on it, or you can use parchment paper. Like, this is the way I'm going to do it. Now you want to incorporate this, but you don't want to overmix it. So once you kind of get it together, that's when you should stop. So this might be a little too wet. You can add a little bit more breadcrumbs. All right, that looks good. And just, your hands are wet, just lightly roll like this. And there you go. Okay, same thing, back in the water again. Pick up the meat and just gently press it, and then like this. And there you go. It makes about 16 to 20 meatballs, give or take the size. I mean, if you want to make them smaller than this, then you can get like 40 meatballs. Only got 14, so if I made them a tiny bit smaller, we would have had 16. I have 16 to 20. This recipe, the full printable recipe is on my website, so you know, you'll have it for your own convenience to print out exactly. Let's get them in the oven. They're only going to take about 20 to 25 minutes. We want to cook them to 165 degrees internal. You can get them to like 160. They'll raise up a couple of degrees. All right, and while those are going, we'll make a little sauce. I have some San Marzano tomatoes, plum tomatoes. You can use any type of plum tomato you like, whatever one is your favorite. Basil, you could just do a little chiffonade or a chop. Anything like that would be fine. Turn the heat down to about medium-low. And just let the pan heat up for about a minute or two, especially if you're using a stainless steel, just let it heat up. It's extra virgin from Costco, Spanish. It's a great deal. It really is. Very inexpensive for this. Just kind of coat the bottom and put the garlic in. If you want hot pepper, put it in right about 30 seconds after that garlic goes in. Just keep your heat really low. You don't want to like burn the garlic. You want to just get a little color on it. It's about maybe a quarter teaspoon of pepper. And once you see that little bit of color, you get those tomatoes in. And you can turn the heat down a little bit more, just a little simmer right now. It's as simple as this to make a sauce, a really good, quick marinara. And that's it for now. I will taste it and see if it needs any final adjustments. All right, so this sauce is pretty good. It's looking great, actually. I tasted it. I'm gonna get the basil in. You can turn the heat off the sauce too. That's the one nice thing about having a portable stove. I just grab it and then move it out of the way. So that's 165 right there. They're still juicy. Just make sure they're 165 or 160. 160 is probably better, especially if you're going to do what I'm gonna do next. I'm saving some of these meatballs for later. Right now, this is gonna be a little snack right now. We're gonna have my daughter try them out. So I'm gonna take some sauce. Grab a couple meatballs. We'll do 3. Get a little bit of mozzarella cheese on there. You could also, you don't have to use mozzarella, you could just use more Parmesan cheese. But I'm just gonna use a little bit, just a little bit. And then just turn your broiler on to high and put this in for about 2 minutes. So my daughter's here, she's gonna try out these turkey meatballs. I'm always looking for criticism. Please criticize them. If they stink, you gotta let me know. All right, here's yours.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. All right, hang on.
Oh wow, it's really good.
They're super moist.
Yeah, they're like the opposite of dry, basically. It's better than beef or pork.
No, it's not. No way. Well, that I disagree with her. I still prefer a beef and pork meatball, but these are good for a variety of reasons. They're a lot healthier. Some people can't eat beef or pork. She's probably gonna be in Patreon videos with me. So I just started up the Patreon and I would love for you, Sammy, to be in my videos. All right, I'll see you in the next video.
I have to go in the next video?
Well, I would like you to.
I have to change outfits?
No, I don't. She said, does she have to change outfits? I probably made 50 videos with this shirt on. You know, in fact, probably the last 180 videos, I only wear about 4 different shirts. And I use about three or four songs. That's it too. Like and share this. And if you want to subscribe, that would be nice too. I'll see you next time. Thanks, Sammy.
When I'm not in the frame.
No, it doesn't matter.